So the other day we were up at the Amman Citadel, and there's something that I just can't quit thinking about, and that is something we saw in the museum up there. And let me tell you, I've been up to the Citadel and to that museum, I don't know, maybe 10 to 20 times, and I never noticed this before, but they have an area where they have set up their little glass jars, and they're called tear bottles, and they're about 2 inches, some are a little bit bigger, and they're from the Roman period. And what I was immediately struck by this time is in the Bible, in the Old Testament, in Psalms, when David talks about in Psalm 56:8, he says about God, "You keep track of all of my tears. You have collected my tears in a bottle." And I think sometimes as Christian Americans, we often don't read the Bible through the proper eyes. We read them through our American eyes. And, let's face it here, the Bible wasn't written to us American Christians. It was written to a Middle Eastern audience. And so for us, these tear bottles might not have meant anything. But in ancient Roman times, they would actually use these bottles to collect tears for different reasons, but one prominent reason was at the death of someone. The women would cry and cry, and they would collect their tears in a bottle, and then they would put that bottle with the deceased body, and often they had special seals on the bottles that would eventually allow all of the tears to evaporate, and then the mourning period for that person would be over. So this was clearly something significant in the Bible. And, now I just, after having physically seen what a tear bottle is, it kind of blows me away, and it just makes so much more sense about what God was talking about that then. And I just really think, being in the Middle East, if you read the Bible, if you read Holy Scriptures, you really have to dig deeper and try to understand through the eyes of the people it was written to, and then the Bible just becomes so much more colorful.